My forecast for XRP might surprise you. Rather than keeping you in suspense, I'll dive right into the heart of my rationale. Before we delve into the heart of today's discussion, I've got a thrilling announcement to share. We're hosting a massive XRP giveaway, and participating is a breeze. Here's how to join the fun in just 3 simple steps. First, give this video a thumbs up by hitting that like button. Next, ensure you're subscribed to our channel and have notifications activated. Lastly, spread the word by sharing this video with your circle. Once you've completed these tasks, you're all set and stand a chance to win. Don't miss out! Hello again, and welcome back to Moneyside, your trusted destination for all things XRP and more. XRP stands out in the vast landscape of blockchain and cryptocurrencies due to its potential for genuine utility. It's unlike anything we've witnessed before. I've previously analyzed numerous XRP price predictions in a detailed video, which you can glimpse on screen. This included an array of prediction models, right down to my very own, dubbed the Jackson-Bacchus model. This model factors in burn rate when gauging a steady price for XRP. Yet it's essential to highlight that none of these projections truly echo my personal stance. Even if my name is attached to a model, it merely represents an in-depth exploration of a concept. The burning question many might have, or assume they know the answer to, is, what's your actual price forecast for XRP? Some might believe I'd peg it in the high thousands, but let's delve into that. Being a content creator comes with its challenges, doesn't it? Our words often get misconstrued or taken out of their intended context. This video aims to set the record straight, presenting the facts as they are. Looking at the crypto landscape, there are 2 primary lenses: speculation and utility. Let's break this down in terms of how long each perspective has held sway. Speculation has dominated every moment of the crypto world since its inception. On the flip side, utility has had almost no bearing on market movements to date. Discussing utility brings us to the concept of tokens, like XRP, being acquired in bulk by institutional players. If these institutions were to significantly decrease the circulating supply, the natural consequence would be a sharp uptick in demand. A scarcer asset with heightened demand would, in theory, see its price skyrocket. But here's the catch. This hasn't materialized yet. When you hear staggering price estimates like $50,000 or even $10,000 for XRP, understand that these aren't rooted in speculation. They're way beyond that realm. That's why the projected values for XRP range so dramatically, from as low as $1.28 to as extravagant as $500,000. The challenge? These estimates try to quantify an event that frankly hasn't occurred before. It's imperative to understand that we're venturing into uncharted territory. We've never witnessed the dynamics of how these tokens, like XRP, will appreciate based on the interplay of demand and supply in a utility-driven scenario. Sure, we can make educated guesses, but predicting the precise landscape in this emerging utility-centric world remains speculative. We're uncertain about the ratio of financial institutions that will merely store XRP versus those actively using it. Ideally, we'd like to see a scenario where XRP becomes so indispensable that institutions accumulate and withhold it from the circulating supply, not just due to immediate need, but perhaps also as a speculative asset, given its rising utility. If institutions observe a surge in XRP's usage, they might deduce its potential to appreciate and therefore hoard more of it. The magnitude of this behavior's influence on XRP's price, however, remains an enigma. The role of on-demand liquidity, ODL, and its impact on XRP's value is also a topic of debate. While many don't perceive it as a primary catalyst for a significant price hike, it will undeniably influence the price somehow. But when we say it's not the main driver, what's our frame of reference? Does not significant translate to a potential rise to $10 due to ODL? Or does it mean a leap to $100? How do we define minor in this evolving context? Predicting utility outcomes is a monumental challenge simply because there are too many unknowns. Given this uncertainty, formulating exit strategies based on such speculative figures is not just daunting, but potentially misleading. Hence, my exit plan revolves more around speculative forecasts rather than utility predictions. Diving deeper into speculative predictions, it appears that the crypto market operates in roughly 4-year cycles. Contrary to popular belief, these cycles aren't closely tied to Bitcoin's halving events. Instead, there's a more intriguing correlation at play. Whenever the stock market reaches new all-time highs, a crypto bull run tends to follow. This observation was astutely noted by blockchain backer, and I highly recommend checking out his insightful videos for a deeper understanding. While many point to the halving events as significant market movers, the data suggests they don't necessarily trigger bull runs. One must remember that at its core, speculation is deeply emotional. Driven by primal feelings of fear and greed, these emotions significantly influence price trajectories over time. Given that our reactions are rooted in our biology, there's a natural ceiling and floor to how much prices can escalate or drop, governed by human emotions and decision-making. After all, behind every transaction is a person making a choice. While market manipulation is a topic of discussion, it's essential to remember that even manipulative acts stem from human behaviors, albeit on a larger scale. To truly grasp these biologically driven price movements, it's fitting to utilize indicators that align with our innate human patterns. Early followers of my channel might recall our in-depth discussions about the Fibonacci retracement tool. This tool has been invaluable in my journey, guiding my predictions for long-term price trends. When examining Bitcoin, for instance, it astoundingly pinpointed the apex of the last bull run, right down to the exact dollar amount. And as many are aware, once Bitcoin makes a move, the rest of the crypto market tends to follow suit. So, when I analyze potential price trajectories for the upcoming bull run, I anchor my perspective in speculative trends, leaning into tools like the Fibonacci scale for guidance. To be clear, whether the next upswing is driven by speculation or utility remains a mystery. However, historical trends suggest a 100% speculative influence up to this point, with utility having virtually no impact. Given this track record, it seems logical to base projections on historical patterns rather than on unprecedented occurrences. This is the crux of my approach: to make educated estimations based on past behaviors rather than pin hopes on yet-to-occur events, which are far harder to predict. When I'm on the hunt to increase my cryptocurrency holdings, my focus isn't on their potential utility. The sheer unpredictability surrounding utility value compels me to take a different route. Instead, I'm positioning myself for the biological ebb and flow that has consistently played out over, say, a 4-year period. By overlaying the Fibonacci scale on the previous bull run and tracing it to the nadir of the recent bearish trend, predictions situate Xrp's value somewhere between $8 to $12 during the forthcoming bull phase. Assuming history repeats itself within a speculation-driven market, this could be the typical behavior for Xrp, with the broader market mirroring this trend. For instance, if I set my sights on owning $100,000 worth of Xrp, I wouldn't simply purchase 10 Xrp and hope for a meteoric rise to $10,000 each. Such an approach isn't grounded in reality, is it? If my goal were to amass $1 million in value from Xrp, my approach wouldn't be to merely buy a handful of tokens and hope for an astronomical surge in price. Instead, I'd strategically accumulate enough Xrp so that, if its value ascends to a more reasonable target of $8, my holdings would equate to my $1 million aspiration. This strategy is grounded in the Fibonacci scale, a biologically informed indicator suggesting a plausible price range for Xrp in a standard bull cycle might hover between $8 and $13. To be clear, my emphasis on past trends doesn't imply that I dismiss the potential impact of utility on cryptocurrency value. It's not a statement suggesting utility won't play a pivotal role in the future. If one's concern revolves around broader financial resets, diversifying assets by buying tangible commodities like gold or silver might be apartment. Conversely, if you're banking on a utility-driven paradigm shift in the forthcoming bull run, your strategy could involve retaining more of your assets for potentially greater long-term growth in a utility-dominated market. In essence, crafting a profitable strategy requires assessing one's confidence in speculative versus utility-driven market movements. Based on this introspection, one can then determine the proportion of assets to liquidate in the short term under speculative projections versus what to retain for potential utility-driven growth. And when it comes to speculative projections, I believe in anchoring predictions with biologically based indicators, such as the Fibonacci retracement tool. It offers a blend of past data and human behavioral insight to inform future market expectations. Please remember, I am not a licensed financial advisor. The content presented in these videos is purely for entertainment purposes. I always encourage viewers to conduct their own research and consult with professionals before making any financial decisions. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you turn on the notifications to be the first to know when I release new content. I'm excited to catch up with you in the upcoming video. Take care!